Hello guys, welcome to the third episode of Future of Fantasy Football, and today we're going to be go back to episode 1 type style. We'll talk about a little bit of these players and what we think of them. This is your co-host, Sammy Benfield, and
And this is your co-host, Mason Roby, and our first topic of the day is going to be, why you should stop taking these guys so high, because they shouldn't be taking this high, or why you need to stop sleeping on these guys. Would you like to go first?
Yeah, so the first main topic will be the overvalued players. We did each position: QB, running back, tight end, receiver, defense. Kicker we don't really do because they don't really make or break a team. They can win your game though. They can lose your game, like we've said. TCO, Andrew King, Matt Bryant had a kick for 30 yards that won him a percentage fantasy football championship game. He got blocked and missed it. But first position, QB. And my overvalued QB is Drew Brees. He's being taken around the 5th round, 12th pick, so late 5th, early 6th. Which is, that's alright. But he's being the 5th QB taken, which that's where it's starting to hit me at. So let's look back at his stats last year. So he had a 72% completion percentage. We were never going to doubt his accuracies. Top notch all his career. He had 4,300 yards, which, that's still a good chunk. But if you look at 2016, we had a big run. He had 5,200, so he almost lost a whole 1,000 yards. And then touchdowns, he had 23 last year, which is just average. Dak Prescott, they got close to 23, so you're looking at a Dak Prescott type play. And then he had 37 touchdowns in 2016, that's 14 less touchdowns. That's a big chunk decrease. And then interceptions, he was more efficient due to not as many attempts, not as many yards. He only had 8 to 15, but you have to count usually picks are only a third of your touchdown ratio. So that's not really saving many points. So overall, my issue here is there's QBs that I'd rather take a chance on than you know what you're gonna get. You can get like 25 and like 7 out of him this year.
Yeah.
Because you got his running backs, defense can carry. So maybe be a little bold. Maybe I don't take like Big Ben maybe because he's got a little 5 put under him.
Oh yeah, Mason Rudolph.
Kirk Cousins he's going after him in some leagues. So take a Kirk. Just Drew Brees is dying. He's 39. So just go somewhere else. He's not the player to keep your team anymore. He's not the Brees we remember. And then your QB?
I got Jimmy Garoppolo. Right now, we're using the fancy football calculator stats for the ADP, and it's a 12-man league, non-PPR formats. That's what we're using to judge these guys off. And right now, Jimmy Garoppolo is being taken as the 9th quarterback off the board in the late 7th round. Other guys like Matthew Stafford, Matt Ryan, which is just unacceptable. Yes, Jimmy Garoppolo could be a sleeper this year. He could have a good year, but his talent around him is still questionable. Let's keep that for real. Pierre Garçon, Marquise Goodwin, those guys are solid players. George Kittle, Dante Pez, those guys are solid players.
This just goes on non-all-star players.
I want my boy Kyle Shanahan. He's my favorite head coach in the league. That man's a beast. He knows how to make an offense great, but over someone like Matthew Stafford, that's got me questioning. I just don't know why we're taking him as a 9th quarterback, as a top 10 quarterback. Last year he put up 1,500 yards, 7 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. Cool. That's good. He did good. I'm not saying him lie. Coming to one of my leagues into the playoffs, I've been crazy for him. I still lost the game, but Garoppolo should just not be taken this high. There's better options out there, and I just don't understand why we're on Jimmy G train.
Hey man, they love when hype's there, dude. They just ride the hype. They pick him. Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm not picking him this year. I don't want him. He'd probably go back to it. His stats aren't even blowing me away. It's just I guess
they're taking him as a number 1 QB. Over Matthew Stafford, Matt Ryan, Phil Willis.
Yeah, Matt Ryan sucked last year, so I understand that.
Yeah, but
I'd rather take some hope. You can get Matt Ryan.
And Stafford and Phil Willis, who've been top 10 quarterbacks for last season.
Stafford might have a big year this year.
He could. I believe my boy Stafford.
We'll see, because that division could be a bunch of shootouts. We'll find out.
Yeah.
So running back, my overvalue. If you follow the Twitter page, you would know. Kareem Hunt. I'm not big on him at all. He's taking out the 9th running back and taking him in the 1st round 10th pick, which is respectfully so when you're taking that. Let's just look at his stats. So fancy wise, regular, just ran the standard league, no PPR, which that's what we did at ADP. So he had 40, 22, 24 in the first 3 weeks, which accounted for approximately 84 of his 208 points, 224 points, my fault, which is almost a third in 3 weeks, and the season's only 16 weeks long. And then he had 12, 11, 11, 11. Which, I mean, okay, that's not RB1 level, though. I don't know that every week. And then 6, 6, which is okay. And that's bad. But you're going to have those bad weeks. That's 3 straight. And he had a bye week. So you're like, okay, after this bye week, he's going to pick it back up. And then he had 7, 2, 6. Which that would take you to week 14, which is usually the last week of the season. Or if not, playoff starts for y'all. So he legit, from that point, he had 3 good games. And then 3 average games. And then 3 below. And then 6 below average games. So, of course, then you get the count. Once you hit the playoffs, he blew back up 19, 32, and 16. So he had 6 good weeks in the whole season, 10 average to below average weeks. So if you're looking at a player in the first round, you don't want 6 great games, 10 below average games. You want at least 8 and 8, if not 10 and 6. So I mean, at number 9, Kareem Hunt. I mean, I like there's better options out there. I know Melvin Gordon's in there. I want Melvin Gordon at 9 if you can give me that 9. I mean, I'd take anyone over Kareem Hunt, and I just don't. The whole offense is a big question mark. How's Kelsey going to be utilized? How's Tyreek Hill going to be utilized? What about Sammy Watkins? Is he going to be implemented into more passing attempts? And then last but not least, Patrick Mahomes. How will the game be managed under him? Will it be more shootout lenient, or will they be up early playing defense, running the ball? And then out of the backfield catching wise, how much is Spencer Ware going to play a role into that? It's a lot of question marks for Kareem Hunt, and he's also second year, sophomore slump's a real thing, so I would stay away from him in the first. You can get him in the second or third. It's one of those picks where like, I gotta pick him. He's saying that you make me pick him. It happens. But I mean, first round, don't go swinging for the fence.
Yeah,
he's not gonna get you that.
My overvalued running back is Dalvin Cook. Yes, he was doing good for the first 4 weeks before he tore his ACL. Can I repeat myself? Before he tore his ACL, he tore his ACL. That's a huge question mark on his play. How is he going to recover from it? How is he going to do? But you'll take him over a guy like Devontae Freeman, who's probably going to have a bounce back year, which no one's talking about. You're going to take him over Jordan Howard, who could have a huge year this year that no one's talking about. So 2 solid guys. Then before the whole Le'Shawn incident, you would take him over Le'Shawn, who that whole Buffalo Bills offense was revolving around Le'Shawn. I'm going to question that. And now, understand now, Kirk Cousins in the passing game is going to open up the run game a little more, but the guy tore his ACL. I don't see how you take him late first, high second, that high when he tore his ACL. Who knows if he'll come back 100% mentally.
You also got Latavius still there.
Latavius still there. Devontae Freeman, Jordan Howard, and Le'Shawn before his incident. I would have took those 3 over Dalvin. To be honest, I mean,
hey, I'm not high on Dalvin this year.
No reason to be taking him that high.
There's some players that just don't choose.
Yeah.
I mean, it's mostly value where it's at. Like, I mean, I just don't pick certain players. Like Dalvin Cook, don't plan on picking this year. Kareem Hunt, I did pick him last year, but I don't plan on picking him this year either. I mean, of course, this is year-to-year league. If we're talking dynasty leagues, that's a different story because you gotta go with the youth.
Wait, did you take Dalvin Cook in your dynasty league?
Oh, I did take him second round. He was second round pick number 10. A 10-man league. I had the first pick at Gurley, and I'm back to with Dalvin Cook. So
I mean,
I'm just gonna run that league with those 2 backs all year.
I understand that was good, but how you gonna hate on a player that you just?
Well, I don't think Dalvin Cook's gonna be a big year this year.
But later on, you
yeah. It takes 2 years to gain from
ACL. Yeah,
so give him 2 years. So dynasty wise, why not snag him at pick 20?
Why
not?
That's true.
Just gonna make a move. Unlike other gyms, I make moves. All right, I'm bold. I'm bold. I am bold. All right, I'm picking players I don't even like in that league. Yo, I'm gonna run that league for years to come.
That's not even true. I'm not seeing lying. As I recall, you lost A-Rod last year on Westbrook. You started 5-0. You ended at 1-8. Maybe the worst I ever seen in my lifetime.
My players are pan out. All right, you know, probably decided to do anything. Freaking Redskins, they know how to end careers like it's nothing.
I was able to didn't want to show up. You didn't want to be a fat ball.
They have players left and right. It's unfortunate what the Redskins do. They're the Cleveland Browns that are average, right? They just go 8-8, 6-10. They just end careers like it's nothing. Back to wideouts. This one, follow the Twitter page. I've been hating him since day one. Julio Jones. The 4th wideout taken, and around the second pick, which is amazing to me.
It's a good wide receiver.
Let's do another point-by-point system. So, in a wideout, you want week-to-week basis, you aim for 8, and then every 2 to 3 weeks, you get a 16 to 20 point game. So 6-10, 9-3 to start the season. So realistically, I mean, he's not winning you anything first 4 weeks.
Well, Matt Ryan had a bad year, dude.
You want to put 2016 two of those stats? It's the same stat line.
Well,
same stat line.
I think he would put 2015.
Well, yeah, that's 2 years ago. There's a thing called age, you know. It's a common factor, right? And then bye week. So then he goes for 7, 15, 7, 11. That 4-year chunk, that's a good chunk. I'm taking that on my wide out. Next chunk is 38. Whoa, you're like, oh man, he's winning me some stuff. Then he goes next week 2 points.
They had to shut down Julio.
And then 9 and then 5. And then he goes, and then he ends the season with 14. So realistically, he only had a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double-digit games. Mm-hmm. And he's being taken as your number 1 wideout usually.
Yeah.
So let's look at Antonio Brown. He gets you double digits, probably 12 for the 16 weeks.
Yeah, he did pretty
DeAndre
good.
Hopkins, he gets you 12 out of 16. Odell, even though I don't like him, we get you at least 12 out of 16 those weeks.
Yeah.
Keenan Allen, getting 10 out of 16. Devontae Adams, 10. Julio, 5.
Well, I mean, now he has sort of Calvin Ridley to help him out, you know, stop getting his double team.
Yeah, but he's not a touchdown dude. He's not going to get you TDs.
He's 16.
He's not going to get you TDs. He's never done his career, man.
I mean, he did it once, 2012.
Come on, man. It's done. His career's over.
Oh.
He's going into the sunset.
Going into the sunset?
Sunset. Calvin 2.0. Just call it quits.
Oh, come on.
The overall topic is you take the young guns. Take a Devontae. Take a Keenan. We know the upside. We don't know the upside down. We know Julio's ceiling. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be his same season as 2015. It's going to be another 2016 season average. Just he's done. At where he's being taken. You can get him like in the 3rd round. That's one of those picks that Kareem Hunt. I gotta take him, snag him. But I mean, 2nd round, don't pick him.
I'll snag him first.
Don't pick him. It's just not worth the if you think you're a great GM, like owner, and just start him the weeks he puts double digits. Oh, then go for him, dude. No, when you know he's putting about 38, start him. But I mean, most players are gonna start him every week and just have an average season out of him. So don't even bother picking him up this year. That's my part of Julio.
My overvalue guy is Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper. I don't understand why everyone's still on this Cooper train right now. Don't ask me why. Right now
It's called the Coop train.
Coop train, my bad.
Coop train. I was on it back in his rookie season. I left after that year.
I left after this year. After I saw what he did this year, I'm done. Even though, did you fully leave the Cooper train though? As I recall, you did take him to the Dynasty.
Once again, he's 24 years old, so I'm taking youth over vets. All right, I'm sorry,
I
I'm
guess
going
you're
to
still on the Coop train. It's all good.
You won't see me pick him in a redraft league.
It's all good. Be a little hypocrite. It's all good. But he's been taking out the 16-5 receiver right now. Don't know why. Get off the Coop train. Derek Carter says he likes Jordan Nelson. You see why Jordan Nelson? Why Aaron Rodgers?
Well, Jordan Nelson not getting yards.
He's gonna get touchdowns.
He's getting touchdowns. Coop's gonna get you 1,500 this year probably.
He ain't getting no 1,500. Get out of here.
Well, they run the ball. Who's running the ball?
Beast mode, man.
For 500 yards.
The beast. Then Doug Martin, Jalen Richard, DeAndre Washington. Maybe one of them step up.
Where are the yards gonna go? How many yards is Derek Carr throwing for? 4,000.
He hasn't 4,000 yet.
He's
came close twice.
Do you think Gruden's gonna change him?
Gruden?
They don't got defense. They're gonna be in shootouts.
Yes, call go.
So who's gonna get all the yards?
Jordan Nelson.
He doesn't get yards.
He does too.
Okay.
Well, look at
37-year-old Jordan Nelson can't get yards.
36, like 32. Well, it's all good. You know, can't keep on talking if you keep on interrupting me.
Yeah, there's so much to hit on the Coop train.
Well, my bad, man. I'm just pointing out facts. What the Coop did last season? Can you tell me? 607.
Where's Cooper being taken at?
16-5 receiver.
16. Oh, I believe he will be.
As he's the number 2. He's the number 2 in Oakland, and he's being taken over with people like Alshon Jeffrey.
He's not the number 2 in Oakland.
Coop's gonna be number 2. Joey Dawson's taking number 1.
What do you mean? They're not gonna bench a 24-year-old?
Yeah, no. He's gonna be the number 2 option.
No.
They're calling him like Joey Nelson more. Just like
Cooper's gonna be a top 15.
Just like
anyone
like Nelson more. He's not gonna be top 15. You think he's gonna be top 15? You really do?
I personally believe he could. He could crack top 15.
You think?
Or he's gonna get top 20. So something overvalued.
Let's say you're gonna take him over Alshon Jeffrey, Allen Robinson, Marvin Jones.
Well, you just cooked on Dalvin Cook. Why is A-Rob in the contention? Dalvin Cook told ACL, A-Rob told ACL. Why did A-Rob gets a little pass? Oh, he told ACL, but you're gonna be back next year.
Man, I saw what Allen Robinson did in 2015.
So Dalvin Cook could do in 4 weeks.
I mean, yeah, 4 weeks, not a whole season. Plus, Allen Robinson could be premier number 1 on a Trubisky that Kyle Long is really high.
So tell me, you'd rather have Trubisky on your squad than Derek Carr next year?
did not say that. Why?
But,
Me and right
so,
now?
So you see,
I take both. I take both right now.
okay.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Who I would have? I mean, that's good.
He's going to throw for more yards and more TDs.
Call.
Yeah, so
So
I'd rather take the Oakland Wideouts than the Chicago Wideouts.
Well, you could, yeah. Overall wise, yeah, I would take Coop and Nelson instead of Robinson and
Miller.
Miller. You think Miller has the full number 2? Kevin White?
Yeah. Kevin hasn't played a game in his whole
But,
career.
so how you gonna take Coop over Marvin Jones, who was a top 5 wide
Well,
receiver?
we're giving Marvin Jones. I'm going to get to him later about that. Marvin
I'm
Jones.
gonna get that for
Sorry.
you. And I mean, Coop will always struggle.
I don't think Coop's overvalued. I'm just trying to say I think
as
he's
well.
perfect value.
Coop, the 3 years Amari Cooper and Michael Crabtree played together, Michael Crabtree always finished above him in fantasy wise, not PPR wise. I don't know about PPR wise. I know non PPR wise. Those 3 years, Crabtree's always finished ahead of Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
Jordan Nelson most likely will do that again this season.
If you can stay healthy.
I mean,
Jordan's been bad with injuries lately. Last year, it's like a few years he was healthy the whole year.
yeah, sure.
He had a hamstring issue a couple years ago.
Mhm.
He said it was a fluke injury,
But I mean, you just
I want to say he's overvalued. That's what I'm trying to say.
he's overvalued right now. He's being
Wide receiver
overvalued.
16. I don't know, man.
Doesn't get the touchdowns. He might get you the yards. He could have a good yard season this year, but he's not gonna get the touchdowns, and he's not gonna help you in PPR because he just drops every ball that comes his way. So you shouldn't be taking him over Alshon and Marvin Jones.
Marvin Jones definitely 100%.
Yeah, Alshon.
I'm thinking
Alshon
he's
100%.
wide receiver 20 is going to be Cooper's name, like 18 and 20, so 16. I mean, it might be a little early, but if that's your man, if that's who you think's going to ride or die with, then I'm okay with that. All right.
Now I
Tight
also
end?
want to throw in Juju Smith as well. He's being taken as wide receiver 17.
Okay, that
the
one.
clear cut number 2. Otherwise, being taken that lot high as well. Over Alshon Jeffrey and Marvin Jones.
That one's debated. That one's in. Why is Juju getting loved on? Unless I think Pittsburgh offense is going to be the best offense of all time, which could be possible.
Maybe
but
he's the next show in 12.
maybe.
Best show in 12. I don't know.
I'd try to say on Juju. I mean, if I can snag him late, he might fall. Then the 17, no way. Tight ends, you didn't do it right, correct?
I mean, I can do one.
So my tight end's Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy Graham.
Fourth time being taken off the board at 5th round, second pick. I understand he had a good year last year. Seahawks, 10 TDs, but he didn't really get yards. Didn't really get receptions. So you're pretty much banking on touchdowns. And I understand that if it's a touchdown season, it's his season. You can't deny that. But you can't bank season to season he's going to get 10 and 10 without the yards. And A-Rod's never been a guy that likes his tight ends. We've seen Jared Cook was supposed to have a big year. Nothing special. Bennett, when he was there, nothing special. Jermichael Finley was average. So, I mean, like we said earlier, gunslingers tend not to like their tight ends.
Yeah.
That's what even A-Rod's not just a gunslinger. He's like a goat gunslinger with accuracy. But I'll consider him good. So, Jimmy Graham my belief in tight ends, you get Gronk, Kelsey, or you just wait till the end and pick up a no-namer and just hope they do good. That's what I did last year with Ingram. I'm not going to give you all away my tight end yet. It's July's a little early, but I already got a couple back in my mind that I'll tell you all to pick up. Lead Victory did top 5 tight end. But overall, Jimmy Graham, way too early for me. Don't pick him. No reason to even worry about starting a name over stats. Don't do it. Stay away. Defensively, I had the Vikings defense. They're being taken as the 3rd defense, 9th round. Defenses go around, I pick them around 7. I pick them around 8 to 10. Some people go 6, 7. But again, defensive tight ends, I don't really believe in picking them. Unless you love that defense, I think it's picking bold defense late and ride them. The issue with the Vikings are they're not a fantasy defense. They're 100% a NFL defense, and that's it. They sacks, they'll get you a couple. They're not a turnover defense. They're gonna hold you under 200 yards unless your league does a plus 5 points for a team under 200 total offensive yards. My league's never done that. You can, but I don't see anyone doing that. So just stay away from them. I mean, you can pick a Jag. I mean, of course, Jags are going number 1. But I mean, go with the Ravens. Go with the Chargers. I mean, you can go with a young, upcoming defense. Go with like the Bears or Titans. They're young and they have some future in them. Just overall, Vikings. I mean, you don't want to stay with that team. They're going to get you a solid 6 points a game. But defenses can win you games. So make sure to stack up on that high potential turnover ratio defense. Mm-hmm. Any extra thoughts on the overvalue, or should we go to undervalue now?
I think that's good enough. I'm just overvalue. I would say stop taking Coop at 16.
I actually got the perfect view, but
no, he's more taking
comment
20s.
below when you thought about Cooper. I personally believe 16-20 is a
I
good
mean,
game.
just get off the Coop train.
I'm back on the Coop train long
Back
term.
on the
Long
Coop
term.
train.
I'm back on. Once I'm a wide receiver specialist, so once I go on that, Coop train is back. 'Cause I left.
I'm just letting you guys know I am a wide receiver expert. He's not. I just mastered the wide receiver game year in, year out. And I'll just get off the Coop train.
I matched against Steelers late, the wideouts.
Debatable.
Brandon Marshall, 2015.
One time.
Maybe a double-digit wideout. You better pick us type.
I mean, I can look it up real quick.
All right, let's get on the value. You want to lead up on the value this time? Who's your QB on the value?
You can go. I gotta put it on real quick.
Okay, my boy, Phillip Rivers. Going at around 14th QB, 10th round, 6th pick. So Rivers, every year is top 10. He's that one guy, it's like Stafford. They both just slide in top 10 every time. And he's maintained as a QB 14, and his team's only getting better. He's going to have Melvin Gordon to use. O-line's improving. He has Austin Eckler in the passing game. Wide receivers are stacked. They got Travis, the deep bomb threat. You got Keenan, the underneath guy, the possession man, who can get 100 catches. Took a hit tight end, but I'm big. My boy Antonio Gates coming back, so he's going to be a solid end zone, red zone guy, because them two got connection like no other duo. Then you notice that you got Tyrell Williams, who's been solid, just average 800 yards around, and get a couple TDs. And then we got the big question mark on the offense, which is Mike Williams. 6'3", has the frame to be something special in the red zone. Last year, due to injuries, was kind of cut off. They have a great potential to hit. But I expect Mike Williams to come back stronger than ever this year. Full offseason to work out the team. Every Wild's praising him. The coaches are praising him. I mean, and then all Rivers got to do is be himself. Be accurate, throw the pat ball, get a lot of TDs, and just cut off the interceptions in the big-time situations. Like last year in KC, he threw a total of 6 picks. He only threw like 9 the whole season, so 2 games. It's unfortunate. But overall, I think Rivers going to have a big season. I mean, he's my sleeper this year as a QB. I might not pick QB until like the 12th round, hope to snag Rivers. 7th, 8th, 10th round, snag Rivers, and just ride him. Be my ride or die. 'Cause I mean, I'm not picking these big boys in the early. I don't care about them. I'm picking my running backs, my wilds. Okay, them carry me to the Super Bowl. Who's your undervalue?
I'm going. My undervalue is Derek Hall.
Wait, what? Who's your overvalue wideout?
Amari Cooper.
So for Derek Carr to have a big season, who else is he throwing the ball to other than Jordy?
Jordy Nelson.
Who else?
Taylor Cook Jr. Well, I'm saying Amari Cooper
man.
is being overpicked for what he's doing right now. Cooper should be taken as the 30 to 25 range. Cooper, I say he's gonna have a good receiving yard season, but he's not gonna have the touchdowns.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say. And Carl, I mean, Gruden has made himself out to be a QB guru, a guru specialist at QB. I mean, we see the TV shows of him for all the draft prospects. And Gruden, he made Brad Johnson a solid game manager for a couple years in Oakland.
So you're calling Derek Carr game manager?
No, I'm saying he made Brad
so
Johnson
so you
look
make
solid.
Derek Carr into the MVP candidate
No,
again?
I'm just saying he's gonna make Derek Carr into a good quarterback again.
Okay.
I mean, he's still a good quarterback. He just had a down year.
Yeah, he was
If you
injured.
look at his
He was
stats in
injured.
2015 and 16. 2015, 3,987 yards, 32 touchdowns, 13 interceptions.
That's amazing.
2016, 3,937 yards, 28 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. And now you add him, Jordy Nelson, who is better than Michael Crabtree, but age counts in fact, is Jordy Nelson still going to be the same guy in Green Bay? As we saw, Jordy Nelson was nothing without Aaron Rodgers last season, but I mean in 2013 he was still, Jordy Nelson was still a good wide receiver without Aaron Rodgers with Matt Flynn. So maybe it was just a QB play, because
Plus 5 years.
plus 5 years, plus probably did like Adams learn more, but personally, with the, like I said his comments many before. Carl says he knows why Aaron Rodgers loved Jordy Nelson so much. And I think Jordy Nelson, this is one last big deal. Cooper's gonna have the yards. And Martavis Bryant, don't forget about him. They added him as a number 3.
Yeah, they did.
Plus maybe
But he has too much of an ego issue when he's been number 3. He's going to be calling out. Maybe Joy gets benched over Martavius.
maybe Mark Cooper gets benched on Martavis.
Then
Then
he
they
gets
go
right
forward.
for you. I understand it.
But like, how are you gonna take someone like Andrew Luck, who hasn't played a year now, who has shoulder issues? How are you gonna take Jimmy Garoppolo over him? As much as I love my boy Patrick Mahomes, he's still a big question mark. How you take him over Derek Carr? And I would still say you should take Derek Carr over Jared Goff.
Ooh, what?
Over Jared Goff. You should take
You're
Derek Carr over
gonna take
Jared
Derek
Goff.
Carr over the system?
Yes, sir, because now Derek Carr has a new system. Maybe this system is good for Derek Carr. Plus, I believe Jared Goff's going to throw more yards this season, less touchdowns, and more interceptions. So I think Jared Goff's going to have a little down year in fantasy production-wise, while Carr's would go back, show him the potential that he had back last 2 years ago.
I understand what you're wrong. Alright, next will be running back undervalue. Mine's Isaiah Crowell. Going to take a 37th running back, 8th round, which is, 8th round, but it depends on your league type. Isaiah Crowell last year was supposed to break out, and he didn't, because Duke Johnson took a lot of role from him. And being taken at 37th running back, you'd be like, how is that? Well, he's not going to do anything. I think he's going to go big this year. I don't really see the Jets starting anyone else over him. So he's going to be a solid player the whole time. And plus, let's look at some stats again as always. So in 2016, when he had that good year in the crisp of breaking out, he had 952 yards and only 198 carries. Had a 4.8 average, which as a running back you look for a 4.0 average, and that means it's a good season. I think below average, unless you're Melvin Gordon, who has a 3.7, but what he does beyond the line of scrimmage is phenomenal. Receiving, he's not going to do much. 40 receptions, 319 yards. He had 7 touchdowns, 2016. So then last year, his bad year, 206 attempts, 853 yards. Okay, it's average. But where he was taken, I understand, as a bad year. He was taking the top 4 rounds. He only had 2 touchdowns, but he still maintained a 4.1 average. And looking at that team where they had no QB play, so they could just stack the box. And Duke Johnson's not a running back to run, so they can just, whenever Isaiah's in, they're going to be like, oh, it's a run. So they stacked the box, put more pressure on him. And now he's in the Jets. And he has a great coach under him now. And he has the QB play doesn't really matter to me. If it's Sam Darnold, they're going to lean him on more. If it's Josh McCown, they'll use him in clutch situations. The defense in New York is growing, so they're going to be playing teams tight. Like they played teams tight last. They played the Saints tight last year. They'll play teams tight regardless.
Yeah.
They're the Jets, a good, well-coached team. Wideouts, they got Quincy Newell coming back. Robbie Anderson to show that he's actually a legit player in this league. And then Sam Darnold or Josh McCown, I think both will give you the same type of output, just different style on the field. Sam Darnold will be more quiet. McCown will be a leader, coach, captain type of player. So running back 37. And he's being taken before some very good players. Like Jamal Williams in Green Bay. I'm pretty sure he just got suspended.
That's Aaron Jones.
Oh, Aaron Jones got suspended. Tariq Cohen, and this is a non-PPR. I don't know why Tariq's being taken over Isaiah. Non-PPR. PPR, I understand. But then you got I really don't see Beast Mode doing anything spectacular this year. I would take Isaiah for Beast Mode. We got some good players up here, but overall, Carlos Hyde, how many touches is he actually going to get? Duke Johnson's there. You got the rookie.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 running backs you have to feed the rock to. I just see at 37, he could be that home run player. Take a chance on him, and he might get you 1,208.
Yeah.
And I'm happy with that for my RB2. Just 37. That's too low for a pretty much a surefire running back 1 starter for the whole season, unless injuries, of course. And he's still too young to write his career off. So take him if you were sitting at the 6th round, 7th round. Don't be scared to take Isaiah Crowell because he's a jet. That's all I got to say. You running back?
Melvin Gordon. I don't know why Melvin Gordon has been taken as the 9th running back off the board under Kareem Hunt, Alvin Kamara, and Saquon Barkley. Alvin Kamara and Kareem Hunt, they had both. One of them at least going to have the sophomore slump. They both are probably poised to have a sophomore slump. And Saquon Barkley is a rookie, unproven. And Melvin Gordon, this could be his big year. His year to finally to take that legit next step. Improve our line. The pass game should be good enough to open up the run game with Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Terrell Williams, Travis Benjamin, and most likely with Antonio Gates coming back. Philip Rivers just wants to win.
He just wants that ring.
He just wants that
the
ring.
ring.
And this is the Chargers' view.
Defensively, we're going to be dominating, so you're going to be running the ball, feeding the rock. Eckler's not really a runner, so his passing stats may go down.
Yeah, with ease. Then Anthony Lynn, 2009 and 10. Then he became the Bills offensive coordinator when Leishon McCoy has Big U. And now he's here on Chargers. Melvin Gordon got a year under the system to learn how the players are run. Now to improve the line. Melvin Gordon's going to be a top 5 running back this year. And most likely, my board prediction for top 3 running backs this year, Melvin Gordon is going to be in that top 3.
Man, have fun picking him and swinging and missing. And going to the dumpster of the league.
You just hate on the running backs to try and tell me?
Nah, I'm all in on Melvin. I think I might pick him in the first round if I get like the 10th pick, 11th pick. Depending where I'm at.
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, usually that area I go, if it's a one-back league, I go wide out. But like, I could see him being my leader. Because I already got my QB, my wideouts, I already got a lot of ones I want late, a.k.a. Josh Gordon. You know, link back to the page, give Josh Gordon some support. People hate him too much. I even got a friend of ours, he's going to be smoking the weed for Josh Gordon. Appreciate that guy. Real sacrifice, real noble sacrifice.
Yeah, snowball.
Alright, back to wideouts. I think we have the same one here, right?
Yeah.
Marvin Jones.
Marvin Jones.
Man, what we hating on Marvin. Number 23 wideout.
That's ridiculous. I don't know.
Who did Detroit add that's going to take away from his production?
I mean, he did finish top 5 wide receiver last year.
Top 5 last year. Stafford only going to get better.
Top 5. Top 5.
Oh yeah, they count Odell wasn't there, so he was top 6.
That is true. I'm not going to say he's going to finish top 5 again.
Top 10, definitely top 10.
He's definitely top 10.
Stafford's still there. You got a better linebacker, or I hope for a better linebacker in Johnson. O-line, okay. Defensively, they should be a little better. They got a new coach, defensive coordinator type coach, so maybe defensively they'll be in more type games. Maybe that's why they've been untaken. Cool. They might not be in a shootout. But Stafford's a sling, boys. He's going to throw the ball.
He loves throwing up to Marvin Jones.
Marvin Jones is that Calvin Jones type of role. Not as tall, of course, but go and take your underneath guy. Why is it being undervalued? I can't tell you why. If I'm saying in the 4th round and Marvin's just sitting there, I'm like, and I already got my boy Josh, I'm like, screw it, let me get Marvin real quick. Stack up real fast.
Yeah, it's just bad. Why? I don't know why he's being taken low 5th round as a 24 wide receiver. We saw with Calvin Johnson and Matthew Stafford that Stafford just loved just throwing up to Calvin Johnson whenever. 4 people there, you got it, Calvin. That's what I saw last year with him and Marvin Jones. There'd be people there, he'd be double team, triple team. Stafford just throws it up to him. And now Stafford has the trust in Marvin Jones. Marvin Jones could have a huge year this year.
Could be a season. Could be. It's a season that shows true abilities as number 1. He's always been behind AJ and then Tate. And now this is his year for the taking.
And everyone obviously was taking Tate as the number 1, but we saw last year, Tate's the number 2. Tate's the guy that's going to get the receptions.
PPR, you might take Tate over Jones. But that's only, that's if it's a point. If it's a half a point, I would still consider Jones. Just because Stafford's one of those QBs who he stares down players. That's his issue. He'll stare down one receiver the whole game and so on use him. That's his Achilles heel. Alright, tight end. No tight end for you, dude?
Nah, I don't have
I got David Njoku. I think he's one of my sleepers of tight ends last episode. He's been the 15th tight end taken in the 14th round. And he's like I've said earlier, take a late tight end, they just ride, hope for the best. That's what I see David Njoku being. That guy that no one thinks of. His team is really good built around him. They got Jarvis Landry, who's not going to get touchdowns. Duke Johnson, not really known for touchdowns. Then they got Josh Gordon, which I think is going to have a humongous year, so he's going to steal a good chunk of yards. Well, this is all under the thought assumption that T-Mobile starts the whole season. If you have Baker Mayfield, David Njoku values flies up. But then Josh Gordon's going to go down a lot. But just assuming T-Mobile is the QB for the whole season, which I think should be the smartest play for them because there's no reason to bench a good QB or average QB when you don't think he is. But overall, Njoku, he's going to take a step up. He's not going to have to block every play. They have T-Mobile, he can get out a little bit, elusiveness. Overall, just snag him in like the 14th round. Just hope he's at top 5 tight end and no one even assumed to be one. That's what I mean. Tight ends, you're not going to lose anything from value from 8 to 20, maybe like 10, 20 points. But it's not going to end your season if you don't have a tight end. The only reason to pick a tight end is if you're picking Gronk or Kelsey. Defensively, Chargers, they're being picked ranked 7. They're picking at defense 7, and they're picking the 11th round. I don't understand this one. It baffles me. You got the defensive ends to get sacks. You have the playmakers on the outside to get the picks. You have a team, and then the division, can we trust the Chiefs to be a consistent offensive team? Not right now, Patrick Mahomes. People love Mahomes.
I love me some Mahomes.
I haven't seen.
He should be able to throw some picks against y'all.
Yeah,
he's a gunslinger.
Week 1, we play them. They come to our territory, which is probably a home game for them, but it's beside the point. Denver, Case Keenum, I'm not high on at all. I just think he's right system. Should have kept him in the system. He's like a little bit worse version of Jared Goff. And then you got the Raiders, which, let's just keep it real, they're the Raiders. Not going to do anything. So that's 6 games where you're going to have solid play. But overall, ranked 7, they were top 5 last year. They're going to be top 3 this year, Pete. It's going to be Jags, Chargers, 1 and 2. They're gonna make plays. They got Derwin James, another good playmaker out there. Casey Hayward, Jason Brett coming back, Trevon Williams. I can just Desmond King. I just can name play after play after play on that team that's all pro caliber. But that's not the point. I talk the Chargers all day. They're just a solid team. Overall, just pick them. Pick that defense late that sneaks in and does something top 2 value. Could be the Jags of last year. Overtake the Jags. You never know.
No.
Don't think so?
No.
Don't think so?
Nah, I can see them being top 3 again. They could be 2. Maybe they outplay the Rams.
Rams might be overhyped. They might be overvalued.
You think they're overhyped, overvalued?
Well, because we saw it in the Eagles until 2011.
Yeah, the dream team.
Yeah.
They won't out so much. But yeah, you could be right.
Alright, that's the end of the overvalue, undervalue. Let us know if you have any other thoughts, any other players you would like to include. Maybe take Coop off the overvalue.
No, keep him on there.
So our second topic today, and the final topic, will be our top 4 running backs between the big 4, of course. This is probably not our top 4 in general, but like between the 4 big ones, if you're drafting 1 through 4, who should you pick, where, and when, and why? So I got my top number 1. I got Zeke. This is with the assumption of Le'Veon Bell only missing preseason training camp, coming back week 1. But Zeke, dude is a dog, man. He's a train. He's just gonna run through everybody.
Nice.
And Dallas, they're gonna ride him until the playoffs, dude. They're just gonna do it. They're just gonna do it.
Yeah,
they have no pass catchers on the outside.
No, they don't.
They're running switches. You a wide out. I don't even know. We should get a Dallas fan. Right? Should we call a Dallas fan real quick?
Yeah, we can call it Dallas for that.
Well, let's make a special appearance to the podcast. We're gonna call a guy named Andrew King, owner of TCO, the guy we hyped up. Mm-hmm. He's currently at work right now, so he might not be available. But we need some intel on the wideouts in Dallas.
He might tell you about Alan Hollins' his 2015 season, hyped him up a little bit.
Speak real quick.
Maybe he still thinks Daz is on the team. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. We need some wideouts. But overall, I just think Zeke's gonna get. He's gonna get 400 touches, 350 to 400 total touches. Kept passing, catching the ball, and running the ball. 100%. He might not pick up. We didn't tell him about this. He might be a little busy at work. I don't know. But overall, who's your number 1?
Me, I'm on board. David Johnson. Is my You like that?
I don't. No.
Because Andrew won't make the
podcast, unfortunately.
But David Johnson, the rumor out there is he's going for 1,000. That's what I've been hearing. That's what my little body's been shoving my ear on.
So you pick out number 1? Number 1, you want everyone to pick him?
Yes, sir.
Over Zeke.
Yes, sir.
Bell.
Yes, sir.
So you have no question marks for that offense.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure.
The injury, I'm not scared about the injury.
Oh no, I've said it should be.
And it's funny because if you talked to me last year, who should be the 1 or 2 running back, I always said Le'Veon Bell over David Johnson. Now I'm going this David Johnson hype train. I believe what people are saying. I believe David Johnson could be the LT of this generation, where this man does it both, year in, year out, rushing, receiving, carrying above average, average teams at best, and still being a beast. Because you can't stack the box on him. Sam Bradford's a solid enough quarterback to open up the pass game.
How long is Sam Bradford going to play?
That's the thing. Can Sam Bradford stay healthy? And it takes Sam Bradford a whole year to actually get good in the system. Once he knows the system, that's when Sam Bradford's actually nice. Then he just gets injured. So it doesn't matter. Then Josh Rosen, yes, that's a question mark. Who knows how good he is, but he should be the backup. And like I said, David Johnson, he can receive. That man can do it both. That's what I'm saying. I believe David Johnson this season could go back how running backs used to get all those touchdowns.
Yeah.
Kind of like an 18 touchdown season rushing less.
That'd be nice if you snag him at number 1 there, boys. You'd be seen as like the laughing stock. Oh, you picked David, what are you doing?
You're gonna make fun. You're gonna call it an idiot. I'm not seeing him a lot. You might have Andrew King and they're saying, you're just stupid. Just leave. You're so stupid.
I'm done, dude. This man's done. Get him out of here. That type of arrogant man. But well, that's your dude. I mean, I understand. You got it. There's no wrong answer here. It's all opinionated. Of course, there's one of these guys gonna get hurt, but can't control.
Yeah.
My number 2. This is with the assumption Le'Veon Bell is only gonna be missing training camp preseason. Everyone likes to say, "Oh man, he missed. He wasn't his normal self the first 4 weeks, and I had him for 4 real weeks." I say BS to that. So last year, first week 4.7, which okay, he's gonna come back rusty. And if you got the balls, don't even start in week 1. But I would still start in regards to Bell. And then second week 9.1, which is okay. That's below average for your top pick. But then you got 15.8 and 30.8 for the rest of the month of September. So 2 weeks you're not gonna have Bell, but then the rest of the season you're gonna have pretty much number 1 running back. If you would have had those 2 normal 15-point games, I think you would have been top 2, if not 1. So overall, Bell, you're gonna get, and they're gonna abuse Bell because Steelers don't think they're gonna have him next year, 2019. So they're gonna give him 400 touches. Just hey, we don't care about his career, just ruin him. So I mean, I would. And number 1, Zeke's your bold pick. Bell's your more consistent pick. But overall, I think both are gonna be the home run ones this year. I'm more scared about Gurley and DJ. But no, Bell, he's not going to be solid the first 2 weeks. But after that, you have 10+ points week in, week out. What that man does is just phenomenal in game. The man slow jukes greatness. You number 2?
I got Le'Veon as well. Le'Veon Bell, quote unquote, said 2018 will be his best season to this date, and I believe him because at this season, Le'Veon Bell, he's in the free agent market. He wants that money. You know, he kind of pretty big contract, but I guess he's looking for more money.
We don't know the details. Maybe it wasn't guaranteed. I don't know.
It was 5 years, $7 million, supposedly.
Yeah.
And the thing was, because this first year he's only getting paid like $14 million, while the franchise tag he's getting paid $14.5 million. And supposedly the other complaint was he's getting paid by the position. He wants to get paid by a playmaker. That's why
he's good enough for a while.
But that's why I believe Le'Veon Bell is going to go off for his best deal. This man's probably sick and
tired. So he's not going to do better than Johnson now?
He could, but he's... But, I mean, I just
so you feel safer picking on David? Okay.
Yes, so.
My number 3, the man, Todd Gurley. Which, the only reason I can't really think of a real reason not to put him at top 2, other than just the thought that we haven't had a back-to-back RB1 finish since 2006, 2007, which was LT. Mm-hmm. And then 04, 05 had Sean Alexander. So that's been 11 years since we've seen a number 1 running back come back the following year and finish number 1. I mean, he has the whole offense. Yeah. He has the whole defense. He has everything going for his favor. He already had that ACL injury back in college, so you can't worry. You don't have to worry about that. Mm-hmm. So I mean, my only thing is no running back has done since. So why end the trend now?
That's true.
So I mean, I just pick him at 3. I'm expecting top 8.
Top 8.
I'm expecting he goes back to like I think he overexcelled last year due to just no one else really stepping up then. But now they have so many pieces. Jared Goff's more comfortable in the system.
They just gave recently, an hour ago, they gave Brandon Cooks that huge 5-year extension.
So I guess the big Cooks are going to be something special for years to come. Mm-hmm. So I mean, like Gurley might be the safest out of the 4, just due to the team around him. But I mean, like, I don't see him being number 1 just due to the fact no one's been number 1 back-to-back years since 07, 06. You number 3?
I got Zeke.
Zeke
made it.
That's good here.
Without Zeke, that Cowboys team sucks.
We've seen it last year.
Yeah. That team is just ground and pound with Zeke, and that's it. Give Zeke the ball, that's it.
Except play action, do it Zeke.
Mm-hmm. It's just Zeke, and Zeke, I thought Zeke could have a down year this year, but it was last year he actually had that down year. If you look at his average, went from 5.1 to 4.0.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to bounce right back up and just try to keep that Dallas team as far as he can.
Yeah, the dude's going to be angry, mad at themselves they ruined the team last year. They were playoff bound when he was on that field before. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm excited to see what he does. I think he's going to play for vengeance. But we'll see. My number 4, David Johnson. This is mainly due to his injury, which is not a big factor. But, I mean, like, an injury's an injury. You always got to put that in there. And the biggest question is the offense and defense. They lost Matthew, but they have a nice youngster that they like more, probably, which I'm understandable. But offensively, you have a Sam Bradford or Josh Rosen, which I'm in love with Josh Rosen, but you got to give him some time. Yeah. Sam Bradford, love the dude. Think he's a good player. Think he's top 5 QB talent-wise if he's healthy. But he's not never healthy. Just sits on the field on the bench, makes money. Mm-hmm. He has the dream job: get hurt one game, act like you're injured for 16 weeks, and get paid millions. Mm-hmm. Wide receiver, you got Fitzy, who's greatness, but it's got to be catching on. And I can't name the number 2 wide out here.
Christian Cook.
Oh, Christian Cook, the rook, which I love. I think he's going to take Larry Fitzgerald's spot and then do something special with it.
I mean, he took it on the second try to find someone. First shot was Michael Floyd.
Yeah, Michael Floyd.
That guy's around.
I hope Christian Cook does. But overall, I mean, David Johnson, he has the most potential outside running the ball, though, between the 4. But he might also be the most limited within the running due to they can stack the box as long as they have a safety there to cover David. I mean,
I can disagree with you.
I mean, they don't have defenses. They probably be playing from behind a lot. So, like, and they're in a division where
it sucks.
Well, I think Seahawks are going to be in shootouts. Jimmy G's going to be in shootouts. The Rams are the Rams, the team to beat.
It's the Rams and 49ers.
And Russell Wilson.
I mean, so one good team in that division. Rams.
I still see Seahawks going 10-6 this year.
Yeah, because of Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
That's it. Russell
shootout.
Wilson.
In the shootout.
David Johnson. That's the shootout. Won the ball with David Johnson.
Oh,
that's
the
shootout.
Right.
Then 49ers, yeah, they're on the uprise. But they're on the uprise. They're not good yet.
Yeah, true. Ruben Foster just gets suspended too.
Mm-hmm.
Your number 4, which would
be Todd Gurley.
Woo! Number 4?
Moving him down just because of what we just talked about earlier about the running backs.
Yeah, that's scary.
That trend is it's not going to continue, even though I think Gurley, he's going to run for less yards this year, but he's going to get more receiving touch and then rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think his receiving stats would go down now with Brandon Cooks there.
Yeah, Cooks just...
And Cooper Kupp's going to be more in there, and Robert Woods staying healthy for the whole season. The tight end, General Edwards. Yeah. So I think his receiving stats would go down, his rushing touchdowns would go up, but rushing yards would go down.
So that's how our top 4 rankings would go. Just to add a little curveball, who's your top 3 non-drafted by the end of the season?
David Johnson, number 1. Number 2, Leonard Fournette, my boy. He's a beast. I'm not sitting here lie. He can do it all. My personal opinion. Number 3, Melvin Gordon. It could sound bold, but if you look at the last 3, if you look at all the years, the number 3 running backs, they always be changing up. That's the thing. So it sounds bold, but by the end of the season, is it really be bold? I don't know. But I could easily be wrong. But yeah, David Johnson, Leonard Fournette, Melvin Gordon.
Well, we'll quote you on that. Mine's Zeke, Bell, and Gordon. A little bit more, less bold, more probable probably than that. It actually will happen.
It actually will.
But I mean, running backs, you gotta pick them 4, or you can't not pick them pretty much, just because those 4 are the most talented guys out there. But due to systems, overall teams, there's other people you might want to pick, but you can't really. But guys, that's the end of the podcast. Thank you for tuning in, guys. As always, we'll be back here next Tuesday night and dropping an episode. More topics to come. In 14 days, we'll have our rankings reveal, and we'll have a special guest talking about all of us debating the rankings between QBs, running backs, tight ends, kickers, defenses, and wide receivers. So that should be fun. So that's 14 days. That's 2 weeks. And then next week, just be another podcast debating topics that we think everyone should get to know more before the drafts. Because some drafts start early August, guys. You got to start preparing for them. All right, guys. Thank you. See you guys next week.